over 25 million records with that baby-making love song style of his. I just love him. And he's not only singing about love, like always, but now he's writing about it. He's got a new book. It's called Make It Last Forever. It's his relationship advice book. Please welcome longtime friend of mine, Keith Sweat.
How you doing, Wendy?
It's nice to see you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for dressing. Hold your feet. We'll just give you a little shoe cam, Mr. Sweat. No, down there. There's the camera. You haven't aged since I Want Her. like you look real good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Keeping it tight and keeping it right. Then again, if you were to gain a bunch of weight and be not so attractive, then the whole sex music thing
Wouldn't work
so well.
Right.
How do you hold on to your hair?
Oh.
You've got good follicles.
No, what happens is, you know, it's just, I'm glad. It's no
Right?
receding hairline or
Because
anything.
a bald Keith Sweat, you might
Would not
look
be
good,
right.
but it's not, might not be the same.
No, it's not the same.
Your music has been the catalyst for a lot of babies being conceived. And I'm sure that is very flattering to you.
Yes, it is.
Do you listen to your own music ever while you're
All the time.
in the
I know
mood?
where you was going.
Really?
Yeah, I get that. It gets me in the mood, too.
Oh. Who are you a fan of today when you turn on the radio, modern people?
Well, you know, Miguel.
We love him also.
He's really doing it for me because the R&B he's doing is not watered down.
No.
It seems like it's like everybody else is trying to do the pop thing. And
Yes.
He's on that, well, I'm going to do R&B. You can tell he's been listening to a lot of Marvin Gaye.
Yes.
You can definitely tell.
And he also keeps his clothes on, just like Neo. Do you love Neo?
Neil's very classy.
Yes.
He's a class act.
Yeah.
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 I respect Neil because he's always class. Every time you see him, he's dressed.
Yes.
He's every time I meet him, he does like this to me.
Yeah.
So he acknowledges.
Well, you come from a
people.
particular old school genre, and old school is always the best school. So now, tell me what's in this advice book. What do you know about do's and don'ts of love?
I did a lot of do's. And I've done a lot of don'ts.
We'll start with the don'ts.
You know, being younger, and I've cheated. I've had women put in their phone young ladies' names when I was calling them, hey, I'm going to call you, so put somebody else's name in your phone. I've done a lot of don'ts.
A lot of dirt.
Yeah.
And so, are you currently in love?
Well, love is such a...
Sweat. That's yes or no, and it's fine either way.
I'm almost there. I'm not there yet.
So you're dating one particular woman,
Yes.
and you're really feeling her.
Yes.
Now, you know, Sweat was married to Lisa Wu, who was from Atlanta Housewives. Remember Lisa Wu? She was married to, and she's now divorced from Ed on the show, Atlanta Housewives. But Sweat and Lisa, when you guys married, you had children out of that marriage. How many kids do you guys have?
Two.
Two. I know the divorce was messy, so I'm going to ask you as best as you can say.
Hold on, let me drink some water.
Go ahead. Look, they went through a really messy divorce and a really messy custody battle. Sweat ended up getting primary custody, which makes me say woo to woo. But because normally it's us, we get primary custody. So how is your relationship with her now?
My relationship with the boy's mother is great. As you get mature and you get older, you realize you have to do certain things for the children.
Yes.
Regardless of what issues you and that other mate might have had.
Yes.
The whole thing is you still have to maintain and still have the kids look at you in a certain way.
Yes.
And that's my objective.
Yes, I understand. Now, We never saw your children with Lisa on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. How come?
Well, you know, I chose not to have them on there because they were so young. I think, you know, you have to wait till a child gets to a point where they can make their own decision as to what they want to do in their life, because you never want things to come back on them and they say to themselves later on in life, I wish I never did that.
Right. And then, so when you were awarded primary custody, that was back when you divorced in like 2000?
2000, that was a 2000.
2000. But then back in around 2009, she went back to court to try to regain custody, and the judge told her again, no, Sweat's got primary custody. So, and then I heard Lisa's ex, Ed Hartwell, call your kids, or call your kids my sons. How do you handle co-parenting?
Well, it's hard to handle co-parenting.
I mean, they're divorced now, so you're not dealing with him.
I mean, no, but it's hard to handle it anyway, and the only reason it's hard to have because I'm on his father. Yeah. I'm really jealous about my kids. I'm very jealous about someone else being in my children's life.
Yes.
And as I feel, if I was a deadbeat dad, I feel it's different. But because I'm not and I'm hands-on, I have a problem with another man trying to fill my shoes.
Gotcha.
You know, and I think any woman or any man has that problem. So, like, you know, I have my issues about that, but, you know.
They're divorced, though, now, so that's not something that
but, you know, but I say to each parent and every parent, you have to come to a happy medium at that point. You know, everyone has to come to as best as you can, because, like I said, at the end of the day, it's about those kids.
Exactly.
No more, no less.
So, look, we're not finished with Keith. We're going to take a break, and he's going to perform, by request, one of my favorite Keith Sweat songs later in the show. But up next, it's time for Ask Wendy. Keep it here.